Hey everybody, just a quick update. I'm gonna be down for a couple days. We got really good news happening here. I really can't get into it, but if you've been following my channel with Charlene's situation and her injury, um, we're in a really good situation. Um, so our next step is looking to get into a new place. Hopefully buying, well, more than likely buying somewhere in like Central Florida on the West Coast where it's a little cheaper. Um, so I got to focus on that for a few days, see what's up, because we want to really figure out what area we want to live in. Florida's a big state. We're not leaving Florida, that's for sure. Well, maybe if it worse comes to worse, but right now, as far as I'm concerned, Florida's the only place to be. And the other situation, Diane, Diane Cohn, Mrs. Strange, parents. It's unbelievable how many people have come out of the woodwork and have researched her and the information that I have obtained on this woman, and be ready for that because you know the term grifter is thrown around amongst the YouTube community and the online community a lot, and it's something I've been called, and most anybody who makes content has been called. But when the term fits, you're talking grifter here with a capital G. And I'm going to be producing a very long video to go through all her little endeavors, her and her husband Ted, little endeavors. We're going to talk about the $272,000 they crowdfunded for a defunct, for now what I can only appears to be a defunct website for a bullshit company that was all about media. See, what she is, and I'll let it out. What she is she's desperate. She was desperate to be one of these travel influencers that were like big before COVID hit. Like this whole thing, everybody wanted to be a travel influencer. Basically, you want to be paid to go on vacation. Spend your life on vacation, living like a child, forming bullshit companies. Like I said, crowdfunded $272,000. I got it. I got the links. I got it all. I have all of it. And everything she had done never received the amount of attention that she received when she started attacking her own daughter. Crazy. Crazy. And if you really want to know, I mean, the biggest thing, like the biggest telltale sign that I'm right and she's terrified is she deletes any reference to me on her channels now. She deletes any reference. She won't talk about it. She deleted the "Is My Daughter in a Cult" video. She deleted that one, and I took it down for another reason. I put it up. I had it up where I exposed it, and I took it down because I have a reason, and I will get into it when I produce the other long form video. She had never received the amount of traction and the amount of attention that she was so desperate for. Her and her husband, until she found this estranged parents niche and started bashing her daughter, acting like she doesn't know why. Where you could look at any of her three channels and her behavior and read her bullshit LinkedIn articles that nobody read, or her bullshit interviews on like five or six other people's travel influencer channels. The reason why her videos look all so produced, and it's because it's been her and her husband doing like this group of like wannabe travel influencers that are going around like basically fucking sucking each other's dicks for lack of a better term, sucking each other's dicks. All right, gaining like really not all that, not the traction they want, not enough to live off of. Somehow though, somehow she was able, her and her husband were able to crowdfund $272,000 out of a 1.1 million. The goal was 1.1 million. And the link to that company and that website is now dead link. So, if that's not grifting, I don't know what is. Desperate. She was desperate to be one of these travel influencers. Desperate to live her life as a child. That's why she's deleting any reference to me. That's why she's not saying anything. Because, I mean, and here's the thing. There's people who've done videos on her who are quite large, bigger channels than mine, and got far more views than I got on my two videos I did on her. Got like 6,000 and 4,000 views. Okay, there's there's other channels views approaching 100,000 that she hasn't touched. Why? Well, when you're over that, as many people have said, when you're over the target, you know you're right. You only catch flack when you're over the target. This woman is a grifter with a capital G. Her dislikes, and here's the weird thing. All of a sudden, I can't see dislikes anymore. Like the extension to show dislikes isn't working. So you can only see likes again on YouTube. But when it was working, her dislikes were up to was up to 33,000 dislikes. 33,000 against 39,000 likes. And here's the thing, the other thing you got to keep in mind. That alone is a ratio. That is horrible. That is horrible to have that many dislikes against likes. Horrible. But it's even worse than that, because here's what happened. When YouTube started hiding all the dislikes from people, from the public, the only people who could see it is the creator's channel. You can see your dislikes. When they did that, people stopped disliking videos. Oh, across the board. So I would guarantee you, if YouTube wasn't hiding the dislikes, hadn't been doing that, she would be underwater. She would probably have 150 to 200,000 dislikes at this point. Maybe not. Probably, no, that's too many. She got 33,000, so maybe 100,000 dislikes, at least 60,000. She would be so far underwater. The only thing that's saving her from complete humiliation on that channel is the fact that YouTube hides the dislikes. And now the extensions aren't working to see what the dislikes are. So somebody will write a new extension. And we'll be able to see them again. That's not a big deal. And I'm not saying that has anything to do with me or this situation. I'm not at all. YouTube is desperate to hide dislikes. So be ready for that. Today's Thursday. Today's Thursday. We should be back. I don't know, because I don't want to make any promises. I have a bunch of stories to do, narcissism stories. Like I said, the estranged parents thing is going to be a Rumble exclusive now. So that's where that's going to be. I'm still going to be doing them. All those estranged parents videos are still available on Rumble. Thank you to everybody who has gone over and has subscribed over on Rumble as well. I definitely have had a pretty nice uptick on Rumble, but I need more. But we're going to be bouncing around the state for the next couple days just to try to solidify what part of the state we want to live in and where we want to move to. So good positive stuff going on. So when I get back, get right back into it. Probably a couple days. Give me a couple days. And we'll go from there. So thank you to everybody for the support. Please continue to support the channel. Otherwise, people like Diane Cohen and her loser husband Ted are going to take over your narcissism abuse spaces, because that's what she's trying to do. $272,000, Diane. That's a hell of a crowd fund for a website that's now defunct. Told you I'm not going away. Make your life miserable. So, all right, everybody. You know what to do with the links in the description box. Cash App, Zelle, PayPal. And I'll talk to you soon. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Societal Narcissism. Take care, everyone.